In a significant development, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken has articulated the Biden administration's most forceful critique to date regarding Israel's strategy in the ongoing Gaza conflict. Blinken has highlighted the absence of a credible plan from Israel to safeguard the approximately 1.4 million Palestinian civilians in Rafah and cautioned that the current Israeli military actions could potentially lead to an insurgency due to the resurgence of Hamas militants in the region. Blinken's remarks underscore the potential for Israel to face an insurgency with numerous armed Hamas fighters remaining, or, alternatively, a power vacuum that could lead to chaos and anarchy, possibly resulting in Hamas regaining control. He emphasized that the Israeli offensive in Rafah could inflict severe harm on civilians without effectively eliminating the Hamas threat. The situation escalated as Israel intensified military operations in Rafah, deploying tanks to eastern Jabalia in the northern Gaza Strip, following extensive aerial and ground bombardments. These actions have led to significant casualties, with Palestinian health officials reporting a death toll exceeding 35,000 Palestinians. The U.S. stance, as conveyed by Blinken, is that Israeli forces should withdraw from Gaza. However, the U.S. is also awaiting Israel's presentation of viable plans for the security, governance, and reconstruction of Gaza post-conflict. The U.S. has collaborated with Arab nations and other partners for weeks on developing such plans but has yet to see a proposal from Israel. Furthermore, Blinken has publicly acknowledged, for the first time, by a U.S. official, the findings of a new Biden administration report, suggesting that Israel's use of U.S.-supplied weaponry in Gaza may have breached international humanitarian law. The report also indicated that wartime conditions have hindered definitive conclusions regarding specific airstrikes. The U.S. has temporarily halted a shipment of bombs to Israel amid concerns over a potential full-scale assault on Rafah. This pause reflects the U.S.'s expectation for Israel to present a clear and credible strategy to protect civilians, which has not been forthcoming. The anticipated invasion of Rafah by Israel has contributed to the deepest rift in U.S.-Israel relations in recent history. U.S. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan has engaged in discussions with his Israeli counterpart, expressing concerns about a ground operation in Rafah and exploring alternative strategies to ensure the defeat of Hamas across Gaza. The conflict has also led to a severe humanitarian crisis, with Israeli restrictions on food shipments since October resulting in widespread famine. In northern Gaza, the tension between U.S. President Joe Biden and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu continues to grow, compounded by domestic U.S. debates over support for Israel. The majority of the Palestinian population in Rafah has been displaced due to the conflict and Israeli bombardments, which have devastated the coastal region.